What's our status on retrieval? Wait.
Let's discuss this.
Move along, move along.
Don't do anything you'll regret.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is...
Automate my fucking ass, you pricks!
Wicked. Human intelligence!
You're selling our future!
No one cares.
I went on a bit of a shopping
yes.
spree. I must have bought.
Excuse me.
Well, don't you have a feisty look about you? Don't worry, I'm not coming on to you. Unless, of course, you're into it.
Are you dead, Seg? Oh, thank God. I need your help.
I'll have a look at our schedule. What's wrong?
My friend was killed at an anti-Albion protest. We were activists, the both of us. Then last week, the mercs kettled us and started beating us all senseless. I got away somehow, but my friend was cuffed and shoved in an ambulance. I never saw them again.
That's horrid.
I don't know how or where or when they died. They won't even show the family the corpse. But if you can help me find the truth, I'll be in your debt.
I see why you're concerned. We'll see what we can do about it.
It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. And now, much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it less wrong this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs. Thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting...
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step... Bin, it's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
I'm excited to see what you're capable of. Very excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be real. Let's do it.
Lovely.
Yo, you need something.
Bugger? Bloody hell!
I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
What was that? Christ! Someone's hurt!
Let's find them. Straight away. We lost the suspect. Resume patrol.
I better not see you again.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
Bloody hell! Someone help!
Right, fan out and find the target. Drone, area search.
CTOS AR, data reconstruction in progress.
Cool. It's like watching people from another dimension.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit! For some reason I can't upload it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
All right, Bags, hit me. How do I get you this AR reconstruction stuff?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSet network and clone my own version.
Right, cool, no problem. Just one question. How do I get on the roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Bags, help me out here, yeah? What kind of heavy lifter am I looking for?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Obviously.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Again, I insist. There's never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is it's when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the Prime Minister was a watermelon. No, it would be, I think we'd all be happy with that. We'd all know where we stood.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
Search the area!
4,000 new dream jobs for everyone. All I can say, Alice, is that I'm very glad that my children studied drama at school, because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That is the one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
You seem feisty. You'd fit in well with the resistance. You know what I mean?
Right? Good. You can give me an hand with something.
We're ready for anything. What have you got?
The long and short is I borrowed some money from the Kellys to pay off a medical bill. But now they keep increasing their interest rate, so I gotta work for them, forever. Help me clear this debt. I'm too old for this nonsense.
Got it. Leave it to us.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Noted.
I remember back in the day, Alice, when our Prime Ministers were either incompetent or crooked, but not both at once. But actually, no, I can't remember them being both at once. But incompetent, crooked, and not even in the country, that is one impressive triple whammy. I've had Lions longer than his longest spell on British soil in this last year. It's this halfway house I can't stand. Either come back and do your job, or leave the planet entirely. I'm pretty sure there must be a spare space station knocking around where he can go and entertain himself for the rest of the time. Can we crowdfund it? Tell you, let's make a cryptocurrency out of something and crowdfund it that way. What have you got spare? Jelly beans? Are they still legal?
He's away so often, Andy. I'm starting to think he doesn't like the country.
That is all from the bugs today. Fly away, bugs. Well done.
You're listening to the bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headache. Hello Britain, this is The Bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself in the head with it in despair. I'm Andy, joining me, as always, Alice. And,
I deny everything.
Good special existence. Some good news at last. There are no medicine shortages, according to the government, none at all. There have been various allegations about that. It turns out they are all fake news, trademark. There are none. There are no shortages of medicine. Don't take it from me. I'm not a medical expert. Take it from our beloved government. It's fine. In fact, I'm going to read between the lines here. Actually, there's probably there's too much medicine, if anything. Just medicine. You can't move the medicine. In fact, just this morning, I tried to pour some cornflakes into a bowl for breakfast, and out tumbled a 12-month course of immunosuppressants, corticosteroids, and anti-retrofungal neurodilatory estrogen spermatotropic fruit pastilles.
The people claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been. I for one believe that there are no medical shortages, and just last week I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain and prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
We can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip. I think it's
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin because they said there was less of him to be diabetic.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Jeez, the Kellys sure have completely taken over, huh? Look at all of this. When did they get this big anyway?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on.
No worries, mate. Sorry. Spread out. We'll find it.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Moving on.
There's jack shit going on here. Moving on.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Brilliant.
Expanding the search. I will find bad guy.
Nothing. Gonna keep moving.
Now you're there. Fuck it! It's time to stop this for good! I need help! Right now!
Feeling fit for duty today?
Oh, yeah, mate. I'm raring to go.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead. You're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Brilliant.
Transfer complete.
Transcribing the shows doing it, and I guess someone had the bright idea to take it up a notch. Absolutely brilliant.
So close, please.
Good news. You're free. We wiped your debt with the Kellys so you don't have to work for them anymore.
Well, I'll be damned. You did it. Oh, I must say, I've heard some nasty shit about DedSec, but I was right not to believe it.
You should totally join up with DedSec. Kick ass for a cause.
Hey? Yeah, all right.
Privatize human rights. Did anyone else see that? That's deep. Don't outsource our safety. We don't want a police state.
But it could go through any kind of hardship. I mean, that wasn't really the case. People during the war were far more frightened than some of this historical stuff makes out.
Auto drive now enabled.
What did you see? People don't want to go through that stuff. They were desperate for the things that they had before, and they were scared. So they went to the black market. The same thing that always happens. And where did the growth of Clan Kelly come from? It came from people wanting the things that they could previously get legitimately and could now only get through the black market.
I think what we've come to now is a realization that capitalism's essentially failed. I mean, the one key promise of capitalism that it makes to its citizens is that there will be surplus, that we will have plenty, and that's the whole logic for running society in this way, that people will have enough. And now, with this kind of huge shortages and everything, you're seeing that system collapse.
Auto drive now disabled.
Promise. And I think we've really reached a situation where we have to do away with capitalism entirely.
Auto drive now enabled.
There's shortages for the many, but for a few individuals, there's an elite who are not struggling and short of anything. So this is kind of fundamental inequality of a capitalist system, which is no longer producing the goods for most of us. Shortages are being used as well. I'm not saying that there isn't a real shortage. There possibly is real shortages, but shortages are being used as an excuse for those in power, those elites, to keep what they want and not give to the rest of us what we need. So the excuse that there's simply not enough to go around is the justification for maintaining a kind of power of the 1% and leaving the rest of us short.
So if you're starving hungry tonight, if your parents can't get their medicine and your brothers and sisters have to steal to eat, remember, it's all for the good of Albion. Or Clanky, or someone, just not us. But that's going to change. You've been listening to Buccaneer with me, Tash. Keep spreading the word and keep spreading the podcast. There's enough of everything out there for all of us.
The DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Pretty
measure.
mental, huh? Here, your new optic.
So there's no turning back, huh? Say goodbye to normal life and become a bleeding outlaw.
Normal? What's normal about the government having the right to kill us?
I know it's all gone to shit, but it's still my life. Tough to just walk away.
You're not leaving anything behind. You're just making sure everything will still be there tomorrow.
Fine. All right. I'm in.
Welcome to the Resistance.
when possible, remain indoors.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SIRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
Heading there now.
Corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded
Auto drive now enabled.
That isn't that rare. I mean, we saw exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states.
Auto drive now disabled.
In Britain.
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And what we haven't looked at is power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, you know, there's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company.
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing there in their face.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Different ways that we got where it is that we are. And one, you have a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things just a little. Oh, we'll compromise a little bit. We'll bend the rules a little bit.
Control, I can't see the
try
suspect.
to
Please
achieve
advise.
what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool.
Target has broken through checkpoint.
And it has been used in the
How does big data fit into our lives? They've covered it for the pre-crisis press.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk. If you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being able to travel at all. These systems are very real and very positive because of all the data that has now helped.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching, you're probably they're watching too. I'm South and you've been listening to something. Keep listening, keep sharing the phone.
All right. Vehicle's loaded, so you're all set. Now, don't drive like a sodding nutter. Keep that thing in one piece.
We're doing some crazy stuff with Bagley, yeah? I'm on it.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
You're too far. I'm served from your optic, so I need you to stay within range.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SIRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Oh, Bags, we've got some company.
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Fuck me. Okay.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Monitoring for unusual activity.
Total the target's vehicle.
They're through the checkpoint.
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Terminating the search. Control. Put out an APW.
CTOS-AR. Data
Dispatch,
reconstruction
deploying
in
drones to
progress.
apprehend the suspect. We are inbound. Stand by.
Bags! What do I do?
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete. Be careful, it's taking too much damage. A few more hits and it's toast.
There's our target. Over.
Somebody get up. Anyone.
All right, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Go on.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run! Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
You think we need to go to war? Well, you're already in war. 'Cause it's people like you that need to get sleep. No one wants to open your eyes.
All right, let's just say this is physical coordination training. I'll keep track of your score.
Oh no. That's what I'm talking about. Who's the best? I am.
Just to let you know, if the police catch you with that, they'll have the right to search you in the you-know-where.
I don't think it's broken. I hope.
Hostiles near your location. Proceed. We'll engage if necessary.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
JetSec delivery.
Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
Well, I certainly hope you're paid well for the risk you've just assumed.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Moving to the hostile's location. Over.
It's just a little scratch.
Control. I've lost the target.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
Fuck! It's totally banged up. It's too much pressure. Uh-oh. I fucked up.
Time, love, so clear off.
Albion vehicles in pursuit of lawbreakers can approach...
You look like someone who's ready to fight the power.
Does that mean you're with DedSec? How do I know you're not involved with the cult?
Huh?
The cult. The brainwashing cult. They've infiltrated the entire power structure of the city. It's a full-on conspiracy. Here, I've got the entire thing mapped out. Key personnel, resources, operating centers. You want to prove you're not brainwashed? Sabotage them. Then maybe I can trust you.
Yeah, I can do that. Well, that was insane. Any word on that, Bags?
Oh no, she's off her fucking lid for sure. Allegedly, her shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
Well, when there's Albion, there's trouble. Let's expose these assholes.
Gonna be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice they're still looking out for us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, feeding a pot. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. I couldn't. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I could take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not. It's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the Bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now, Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration protest. And, yeah, rioting is a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but, I mean, that's like top-level football have begun, but it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go, team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. My luck's going to turn, I can feel it.
So, what do we have, Bags?
Some Albion guards posted here are selling pallets of high-tech weaponry to Clan Kelly at a healthy markup. I mean, sure, it's corrupt, but it hardly rises to the level of evil scheme.
Time for some smash and dash.
You fucking
fucking dog!
Hey, Buckley, how many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
You flying piece of crap!
Help Albion, help
Bloody piece of junk!
Terminating the search.
I don't even want this in my history.
There are the weapons. Well, look at you. You stamped out that conspiracy so thoroughly it never existed in the first place. Shall we inform our friend?
Sending location on the 1033, advised conditions.
So, about that conspiracy of yours? Turns out it was just a bunch of petty crooks making money off people's backs.
What? No. I know there's a cult. Could they have destroyed the evidence? Yeah, that must be it. They saw you come in and wiped everything. Well, you screwed it all up. But I guess I can trust you. I guess.
You should totally join up with DedSec. Kick ass for a cause.
Yeah, I'm ready to make a difference.
Right on. We need more people looking for respect and up for a fight.
Fuck yeah. Ready to help make a difference.
Wicked.
Not today.
Defendants will be punished. Whirl up, visiting public spaces after dark.
Distance, and one day it will grow into a Tyrannosaurus Rex that will. The Cass family is toothpicks, metaphorically, of course.
Richard Salter spent a fortnight living amongst London's homeless. Join GBB tonight for Hidden Homeless, the untold story of London's forgotten people.
What are you doing? It's out of control.
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good, that's what it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends of mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times. It's just like this thing about politicians who decide
In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine it probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, which is a very valuable modelling service, beating people up. Well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get... tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts, Alice. I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
But what is the set rate? Is it, 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't last too much anyway. It's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interest in controlling and propping up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, and you remember when you could get away with prank calls without people coming around to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to The Bar.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Well, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things. What have we become? Alice, when you look at the state of politics, we're supposed to have the mother of parliaments. Well, this is one mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. And do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on the bug this week, a new feature. The Bug Off feature. The person who has most irritated us in Britain this week, we're going to tell to bug off, and to get things going, I'm going to nominate Big Nigel Cass. Look, this is Britain. History tells us this place is a bastion.
Got a problem? Yeah, I'm not looking for trouble, pal. Can I help you at all?
Bloody fool! Touched in the head.
impossible. It's just like he's in another world. He doesn't see the danger on show. That will wind the blood Joseph bloody more. It's just like she's in another world. In a suited Joe. No. She never gave me clothes.
Hiya.
Listen, are you sure I belong here? What if recruiting me was a mistake? I don't even know how to be DedSec.
Too late. Besides, I find it best to learn on the job.
I was in bed with someone I met on Puller. A fine filly, you know. I told them I was DedSec. Didn't know they were sirs. I had to tell them I was joking, of course. I don't want to cock up like that again.
Yeah, I know.
I never like disappointing people. Least of all the team.
Hey, what's up?
Hey? Kind of feel like a young lad out there. Pissing about with sticks and finger guns.
I totally get it. But this is it. This is the real thing.
Don't worry. This wouldn't be the first time I faked my way through something important.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
I'm in. All the better we can smash the fascists out of London.
There was a word for Albion back in my day. It started with an N and ended with a Nazi.
Meanwhile, Clan Kelly has risen to the top like rotten cream. They need to be brought down.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
$1.5 billion passengers a year.
Across 450 kilometers of network.
25,000 cameras work with 3,500 new security barriers.
To protecting our 200 kilometers of tunnels.
But we're more than just stats.
We're reliable.
We're dependable.
We're safe.
London Underground. Getting people where they need to go since 1863. Safely.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Received. Moving to intercept. Negative. No sign of the target yet. Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
Hey, you look like a fighter without a cause. Am I reading you right?
Oh, you're with DedSec. Oh, that's brill. I actually need your help with something.
We'll try, and that's more than most. What's going?
I'm volunteering with this, well, I guess it's a charity. We help undocumented immigrants avoid deportation squads. But lately I can't reach anyone I've helped. I'm starting to think something's happened to them.
We'll look into the charity for you. Make sure everything's on the up and up. Don't worry.
Excuse me, I need space.
GBB drones, in the air and on location.
You can see the tailbacks.
This place gives me the creeps. Too many people were hurt here.
The conference centre's supposed to be under repair, right? Yeah, nothing's been worked on, and there's security crawling all over the place. Dodgy.
Fair point. Oi, Bagley, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Right. What the hell?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Seen better days, eh? Guess I know the feeling. What the hell was it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
That gave me the tingles.
One more data relay and I'll have it.
Shit. That's gonna be hard to explain.
That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Yeah, I got it.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back here? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Fucking hell. Those Clan Kelly rats are behind the bombings.
Looks to me like someone was meeting with their dealer, which in this case would be the Kellys.
Who was the lass they met with? She wasn't a Kelly. She could be part of Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, who was controlling the spider thingy-bob?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spider-Bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
The police were watching? The plot thickens.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Bloody hell. Am I supposed to tunnel through this? Or do you have some quantum thingy I can use?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spider-Bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Not a bad idea.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Yeah, I got it.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 Day's MO.
There, hurry. Got all the delivery.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Got it. We're all I need to know.
So, this 0 Day roped in the old cadre of villainy into pulling off their scheme.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the Spider-Bot, maybe they could tell us more.
out and look.
Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
The old Bill had a tail on the real bombers. They sure have kept their mouths shut. Suppose they were in on it too.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Join DedSec, they said. It'll be fun, they said.